Hello everyone, and I'm here with Justin Henderson. And Justin, why don't you tell me about your team name? Where did it come from? What's your team name?
Game of Pwns was originally created by me. Now,
Awesome.
It's a reference to the epic HBO series Game of Thrones. I really enjoy the show, and I added a little funk to it, making it Pwns instead of Thrones. So what you got here is a little play on words. The intent is to frighten everybody.
Well, you've done a very good job of frightening everybody. You've been tearing it up this past April. 61 points the first week in April. Tell us about your team. How you doing?
You know, a lot of it is, I had a couple of really good picks. George John killed it for me. He got me 28 points. I happened to pick him as a captain, so that was a little bit of the luck part right there. A lot of really good matches. We had Justin Braun gave me a couple points, and Hamas and Olavi really came through with that goal. A little chip in the back. So it was really
All right, so Justin, last round you had 61 points with George John and Hamas and Olave pretty much leading the way. Tell me about this week. How's this week going?
Well, Josh, I had a little bit of luck as well here. Colin really gave me a huge jump in my points, and we're not even hardly any games played. Colin's got me 30 points because I selected him as a captain. With the goal, shutout, he's killing it for me. My only concern this week is Olave in the back line. Being out's really going to kill me with this second game, but he's played a game, he's got me a point, he's just taken up a defender spot, which I'm a little worried about.
Yeah, I don't think you'll have anything to worry about with Olave, especially since Colin, your captain, still has another game, and he already has 15 points. I think there's no doubt that you're going to win this round.
Well, I'm just hoping to catch up to Casey. He's killing it right now, and I'd like to show him up a little bit.
All right, a little brotherly love. I love it. So last week it was George John. This week it's Aurelian and Colin. How do you select your captains so well?
You know, a lot of it comes down to some research, just looking at some previous games, maybe looking at the upcoming games. If it's home or away, I have found a lot of luck with defenders. So if you have the opportunity to select a captain, your gut instinct's to go with a Thierry Henry, Chris Wondolowski, but I've found a lot of success with defenders that have been able to shut it out.
Right, and remember, if you're a defender, you don't want to get scored on. So Justin, since you're tearing it up this past month and this week especially, do you have any advice for anyone else in the league that's maybe struggling?
Like yourself, Josh?
Yes,
You're not
yes,
doing
for
too
me.
bad. I probably would recommend a few things that I've had success with. First is pick a smart defender. You want to pick somebody that's going to be consistent game in and game out, like a Colin. Olave is typically a good choice as well. Of course, with his injury, it makes it a little difficult to pick that. Another suggestion I might have is you have the opportunity twice a year to completely blow up your team and start anew, start fresh. So now that you've had a couple 8 rounds in, you now have kind of a feel for it. Feel free to use that survey. Blow it up, try it again, pick some players that might be on the all-star team to get you some good points.
Yes, just the only thing about that you have to remember is this: you can only play your second wild card after the summer transfer window, weeks 21 or 22, around there. You might want to use it to pick up Frank Lampard if the Galaxy pick him up.